High salary still struggling? Here's why you're not financially free. Ever wonder how you're making good money, maybe even great money, but still feel like you're constantly running on empty? You check your account at month's end and think, where did it all go? You look at your paycheck and say, this should be enough, yet somehow it never is. Here's the truth. A big paycheck doesn't guarantee financial freedom. In fact, it can lead to a subtle trap, one that sneaks in through spending habits, lifestyle creep, and silent financial drains you barely notice. In this video, we're exposing the real reason why making more money doesn't always mean you're building wealth. From lifestyle inflation to hidden debt and unchecked spending, we'll break down how these quiet traps keep high earners stuck in a cycle of stress. But that's not all. You'll learn how to take back control. We'll show you how to stop surviving on a great income and start creating real, lasting financial freedom. And make sure you watch till the end. We'll share one powerful mindset shift that can change how you see money, plug the leaks, and help you finally build the life you really want. Now let's begin. Why your high income isn't making you financially free. Let's say you used to earn $2,000 a month. Back then, a $40 dinner felt like a waste. As a result, you prefer to pack lunch, track expenses, and live modestly. Then your income doubles, and suddenly, $40 dinners become your Tuesday night routine. You upgrade your phone, rent a bigger apartment, subscribe to 5 streaming platforms, and before you know it, your expenses have crept right up to match your income. That's lifestyle inflation, and it's one of the most common reasons high earners stay broke. Here's something interesting. Research shows that as people earn more, they rarely increase their savings at the same rate. This is because it's often expected that as you earn more, your lifestyle should upgrade accordingly. It's safe to say that higher income creates a false sense of security and more temptations. Think of your money like a bucket. Your income is the water pouring in, but if you keep punching holes in the bucket through new gadgets, luxury vacations, and premium coffee, you'll never fill it, no matter how fast it flows. So the next time your income increases, pause. Don't upgrade your lifestyle immediately. Instead, pay yourself first by automating a portion, say 20%, into savings or investments before you touch the rest. Make your future lifestyle better, not just make the present one shinier, because real financial freedom isn't looking rich, it's about staying rich, even when no one's watching. Number 4, high fixed costs that don't budge. Imagine this, every month, before you even touch your paycheck, your money is already spoken for. Rent, car notes, school fees, subscriptions, utilities, groceries, insurance, the list goes on. It's like living in a luxury apartment where the doors are golden, but the walls are closing in. You look rich on the outside, but financially, you're boxed in. These are fixed costs, expenses that repeat every single month, whether you feel like paying them or not. You most likely do not have a choice. And here's the sad reality. They rarely adjust to your actual needs. Housing alone for many families consumes up to 30 to 35% of their income. And when you add other fixed costs, some individuals are left with almost nothing for saving, investing, or emergencies. The best way to break this exhausting cycle is to perform a fixed cost audit. List your recurring monthly expenses and ask yourself, do I use this? Do I need that? Can I downgrade those? Even shaving off 10 to 15% from fixed costs can redirect hundreds of dollars towards your future. Remember, your paycheck should work for you, not just for the bills. Number 3, debt dressed as comfort. Let's be honest, modern life makes it dangerously easy to borrow in the name of convenience. Credit cards, buy now, pay later apps, car loans, phone financing. Debt often arrives disguised as freedom. You earn $6,000 a month, but $800 goes to your car payment, $300 to a new phone plan, and $250 for that so-called interest-free furniture. And suddenly your paycheck feels tight again. You're not broke, but you're stretched. And the invisible weight of monthly obligations keeps you from building wealth. This is the danger of silent debt, the kind that doesn't feel like debt because it's neatly packaged into easy monthly payments, but compound it over time and it becomes a slow leak in your financial engine. When you hold nearly $6,500 in credit card debt and carry balances month to month, paying sky-high interest, that's not just spending money, that's paying to stay stuck. Imagine dragging a ball and chain behind you as you climb a mountain. That's what carrying debt feels like, even if you're earning 6 figures. However, you can break free from this by creating a debt-free day. Do this by listing every monthly payment you owe, no matter how small. Then commit to paying off the smallest debt first while making minimum payments on the rest. This debt snowball method builds momentum and gives you back the breathing room your paycheck deserves. Number 2, no emergency fund or long-term investments. Ever heard of the expression living rich, thinking short? You drive a luxury car, your wardrobe turns heads. You dine in places where the bill feels like a rent payment. To the outside world, you're doing well. But behind the scenes, there's a storm waiting and you've got no umbrella. Without an emergency fund, one unexpected expense, such as a job loss, medical bill, or even a family emergency, can derail everything. Many rich people can't afford a $1,000 emergency without borrowing or using a credit card. This is because high income can't protect you if you're not prepared. Then there's the future. Some high earners delay long-term investing because their lifestyle eats up every paycheck. Think of it this way: living without an emergency fund is like driving a luxury car with no brakes. Everything looks great until something goes wrong. And ignoring long-term investments is like skipping a map on a road trip. Surely you'll burn fuel, but you'll never be able to reach your destination. But here's something that'll interest you. Compound interest favors time over money. A person investing $500 a month starting at 25 can retire wealthier than someone investing $1,000 a month starting at 40. Therefore, automating your savings should top your next to-do list. Set up an emergency transfer of at least 10% of your income into a high-yield savings account for emergencies and another portion into a retirement or investment account. Even small, consistent amounts add up and your future will definitely shine bright. Number 1, no passive income. Picture this: you're on a treadmill that never stops. The moment you slow down or pause, your financial flow does too. That's what it feels like when all your income is active. You found yourself needing to constantly trade time, energy, and effort just to keep the money coming in. It's exhausting and very risky. The hard truth? Even a high salary is fragile if you're its only source. If you lose your job, get sick, or just need a break, everything stops. No wonder the top 1% of earners receive a significant portion of their income from passive sources, not just salaries. They've built systems that pay them, even when they're offline. You know, the kind of money that flows in whether they're working, sleeping, or sipping tea on a beach. That's why legendary investor Warren Buffett once warned that if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you'll have to keep working for money while you're awake. In other words, if all your income comes from a job, you'll always need to work to survive, possibly for the rest of your life. But here's the good news. Building passive income isn't as complicated as it sounds. It's about earning from assets, not constant effort. Think rental properties, dividend stocks, interest from savings, digital products, or automated side hustles. Income that keeps flowing even when you're not actively working. Start small. Pick one passive income idea and spend just 30 minutes a day learning about it, whether it's creating a digital product or renting out a spare room. The goal is to stop being the only engine driving your finances and start building streams that work for you. So stop chasing money. Start attracting it. Now that you understand why a high income doesn't automatically lead to financial freedom, here's something refreshing. You don't need to change your life overnight. Small, intentional moves like tracking your expenses, setting up automated savings, or just saying no to that third streaming subscription can open the door to long-term wealth. To make it easier, you can start with one powerful step. Build a small emergency fund. Even just $500 can create a barrier between you and financial panic. Then look at ways to invest for the long term, because real freedom isn't about how much you earn, but about how much you keep and grow. If this video opened your eyes, kindly give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and share it with someone who's always wondering, where did all my money go? Also, drop a comment below and tell us which of these points hit home the most for you. Let's keep the conversation going. And don't go anywhere. Stick around for our next videos where we'll continue to share the latest tricks that will change your financial life for good.